You think multi-apping is the best way to make more money in the gig economy using gig apps? Think again. That could be what's actually hurting your earnings. And here's the proof. Everyone, welcome back to Gigonomics. And last week, I had another $1,000 week only on dispatch and only working 8 hours, a total of 8 hours on dispatch. And I made right at $1,000. That's averaging anywhere between, 80 to a little over 100, anywhere between $80 to $150 an hour. And it's all because I show a little dedication to dispatch. When they need me, I'm there. When they call me, I'm there. I don't really turn down too many loads, but I really don't have to because dispatch don't send loads out all day long in my area. Normally dispatch to me is done, at least with the loads that I would take, it's done by 12 o'clock. By 12, 1 o'clock, you're not gonna find too many more good dispatch loads. Every now and then you will. But me knowing that 6 to 11, 12 o'clock is their peak hours, I'm available. I'm always available for them. If I'm not on a personal customer load or got anything else going on, I stay if I'm staying still, I'm staying in they peak areas where I know their loads is at. And that's just me knowing they orders, me knowing when their orders come out because I run enough of them. I've committed enough time, I've been consistent with them, and I kind of know when their loads is coming out. I know their customers. I know that their customers send loads out every day. Not necessarily like what time, the times could differ, but for the most part, I know between 6 to 12 is dispatch peak hours. And that's the only app that I'm going to work in between 6 to 12. Every now and then I might get a metrobi, or if I had a good dispatch run in the morning, a solar panel run in the morning, then I won't work dispatch till 12 o'clock. I might jump off and go do a scheduled metrobi. And at the same time, again, as I'm making $1,000 on dispatch, I still make $400 to $500 on metrobi. And it's the same thing with metrobi. I stay dedicated to them. I stay committed to them. I run the same loads. I don't run all the other loads. I just do like 2 or 3 of their customers. And that's another thing y'all have to realize, that the customers chooses drivers sometimes. Even on dispatch, even on metrobi, the customer has the options to choose the driver. So with that in mind, you showing up to some of these customers, you respectful, you courteous, you professional, you doing your job, you in and out. That's what they want. And so when they do have a job, they'll request you. Constantly seeing you. When somebody else show up, they be like, man, who you? So if you think all the time you spend on these gig apps is not adding up, it's not putting the money in your pocket, maybe it's time to think different. Maybe it's time to switch up your strategy. Look for the best apps in your city. Find out which ones is the most consistent, and dedicate yourself to them a little bit. Spend a little bit more time with them. Try to build a relationship. If you have a driver manager, reach out to them. Introduce yourself. Talk to them. Until next time, y'all stay safe, stay blessed, get to your hustle. Peace.